Hi, everybody. Surprise! I thought that this week it would be better to make a video because I was feeling kind of lazy this week. And I hit my 4-week post-op yesterday. So I wanted to get something out to you guys, pictures or some sort of a visualization so you can see how I'm coming along after surgery. So, for those of you that are new or haven't been following my blog, um, I'll give you a quick background on what I've been through and how I'm doing. So, um, thanks for watching in advance. So, let me start with the facts again. So, I'm 4 weeks post op and I'm feeling really good actually. I want to explain what I had done in layman's terms, mostly because I know that when I was looking at video blogs and when I was reading all these blogs about jaw surgery, I mean, people were talking about things I'd never heard of before. I mean, there were all these crazy medical terms being thrown around, and I mean, frankly, I did eventually learn what everything meant because, Google exists, and because I was able to ask my doctor a lot of questions and, my own research. So, um, but for the sake of everybody understanding what I'm talking about and having it be a short video, I'll just explain everything as easily as I can. So basically, what I had done was a double jaw surgery. I had my top jaw um, moved up, which is also called impacted, moved up and forward um, a different amount on each side. So it moved up 3 centimeters on this side and 2 centimeters on this side. And the reason for that is that I had a cant in my smile. So um, really what that means is I had a crooked smile. So when I would smile, you saw a lot of gum on this side. And when you couple that with an overbite, um, it just made for a really goofy smile. And you can see pictures on my blog at orthocaramba.blogspot.com. So, or you can just Google orthocaramba surgery. I'm sure it'll come up. But there are pictures there. And quite honestly, I think I should go back and maybe just add some more pictures that I think better illustrate the severity of my cant and my overbite. I did find some newer pictures, and I mean, in comparison to what it is now, it's quite the difference. So I think I'll go back and put those up later. But for now, let me continue. So that was what was wrong with my top jaw. Now, my bottom jaw, I had a recessed chin and needed to have it moved up. So my bottom jaw moved out about 8 millimeters, and I did not have to wear a splint. Many people do, but I didn't have a Lefort surgery done, so I didn't have any uh, pieces of my top jaw cut and put back together. It was just that they cut along this line to move it up. So that's what I had done, and so far. Oh wait, I also had a genioplasty. Sorry, not in the traditional sense. I didn't have a chin implant put in the regular spot. I actually had a custom implant made for, like, basically from this point over to this point. And this was like quite the heroic effort on my doctor's part, apparently. Apparently, she spent about 2.5 hours on just that in my surgery, kind of shaving the bone down and putting the implant in, and then kind of adjusting the implant to fit the space. And the reason for all this was because I had an asymmetric bottom jaw. So really, my jaw was kind of like, it was like crooked. So every time I talked, it was like moving left and right, and it was like, I don't know. I couldn't even watch videos of myself before because all I could see was my top mouth jutting out of my top jaw jutting out of my mouth, and my chin moving everywhere, which is just, I don't know, not attractive. Um, so they did also this all this kind of addresses the bite issues that I was having too. I didn't really have very, very bad bite issues. Let me just say I did have a pretty bad popping, and sometimes my jaws would lock if I opened wide enough for a sandwich or an apple or something like that. And that was really painful. And my grandmother has really bad TMD. Um, and it's a disorder of of your joints up here. Um, and she is in her mid 80s, but for about the last 20 years hasn't been able to open her mouth more than like that much. Um, so this is hereditary, and my mom has it too, but not nearly as severely. And I just kind of decided that it would be a really good idea to kind of get on this now and fix that. Um, and now that it's done, um, I'm feeling pretty good about the results. I definitely am enjoying my new smile. It's not gummy. I don't see a lot of gum. I'm still very numb. Well, not, I shouldn't say numb, but um, I guess swollen. I'm still a little swollen, like right here and like here. So there is still swelling, even though it's gone down so much. And I don't think strangers would really know. They might be able to tell something's kind of weird with my face because I can't really, like, I smile, but I feel like it's forced. I don't know, because I can't really lift here, so that's a little weird. Kind of have to relearn how to do that. And I don't know. I think it looks good, so I'm excited about that. So let me look at my list because I made a list of things so that I could keep this video under 10 minutes. Let's see. So what can't I feel? Well, really, and I've only noticed it this week, I can't feel this side of my lip, just that, weird, and I can't feel my top gums all the way around. I can feel my bottom ones, I just can't feel the top gums. My teeth are really sensitive, and that's because I'm banded. I was banded for 3 weeks, um, and now I wear 2 bands on the right side, but I don't have them in right now so that I can speak comfortably, but normally I wear 2 bands. And having my teeth banded makes them really sensitive, so I have been able to eat, but carefully. Um, I should say that when I woke up from surgery, on instinct, I just grabbed the cup of water that was right there at my bedside and I just downed it because I was so thirsty after surgery. It was, I mean, incredible thirst. I'd never felt thirst like that before. And I just took it down and I realized, oh my gosh, I'm using a cup. Like I had the syringe there, but I didn't even reach for it. I just grabbed the cup and I was able to feel my lips enough to be able to use it, which was really exciting. So from day one, I've been able to use a sippy cup. I used a sippy cup at first, but then I very quickly graduated to Dixie cups. And then I was using a baby spoon since my teeth were banded shut. So I was using a baby spoon to get like soups in and slurping them in. Um, and so that was the first 3 weeks of my life. It was hard, but I think it was all right. And everything I ate was really, really healthy, which I really, I don't know, I just believe diet has a lot to do with how we heal and how our bodies grow. And I really feel that like all the vegetables I was eating, because pretty much all I was doing was putting vegetables into my Vitamix and souping them. I mean, that's what I was eating. I ate bean soup, mushroom soup, asparagus soup, beet soup, which, by the way, I'll put that recipe up online because it's pretty incredible. It's really yummy. And beets are really good for you. Um, Brussels sprouts soup, sweet potato soup, butternut squash soup. I mean, I've had all these different kinds of vegetables for the last 3 weeks. They've just been pureed and soupified so that I could enjoy them. But now, as of 3 weeks, which was last Friday, not yesterday, last Friday, I was moved up to a soft food diet. And I kind of ran with that. Like, nothing was going to stop me from trying to chew stuff. So I have been really successful with being able to eat things like scrambled eggs, refried beans, salsa, avocado. I think I've had an avocado one every day this week. And what I do is like I'll make a bowl of rice and beans and kind of throw some chopped avocado on there and then salsa all over it, and it's delicious. It's been really great. What else? How far can I open? Right now, I would say, uh, now I'm supposed to be doing jaw exercises at this point. I hit my 4 week mark yesterday, or and at my 3 week appointment, my doctor told me to start trying to physically pull my jaws apart in order to exercise them. So when I do this, I'm actually able to open a little wider than I can on my own, and I can tell it's helping me every day. But it does hurt. But I'll show you guys real quick how I do it. I kind of, oh, oh. And it does hurt. It makes me very sore right here. My cheek muscles are just so sore. But you know, I'm doing it because I want my jaws to get strong. I'm really looking forward to that 6 week mark because apparently that's when I'll be cleared to eat normally. So I want to be able to fit things into my mouth, particularly a nice juicy pulled pork sandwich. I mean, generally I've been vegan throughout this whole thing, but I really could use a little bit of meat right now. So I look forward to a little bit of meat. What else? I am still a little swollen, like I said, mostly here and here. But I think it's going down day by day and little by little, and I can sleep better now. I'm not really waking up in pain or anything like that. Um, and yeah, so I know that this isn't the best video for people who haven't been kind of following along my journey, but I mean, if you are interested, you're welcome to look at the blog. I may put up another video or so just because it is easy to update this way. I just hate taking up everybody's time. It's 12 minutes already, so sorry guys, but yeah. So anyway, I'm trying to think if there's anything else on my list. No. Yeah, so I welcome questions. Please feel free to ask away. And I wish you all well. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.